Everybody. It is Anime and Chill podcast tonight. I know you guys are regularly watching us on Friday with me and my co-host, Dearest Abby. Big shout out to Abby right now, taking some R&R, some much needed rest. But your boy's holding it down tonight, and tonight we have a special episode because we got a cosplayer. We got a cosplayer, and big shout out to my boy Chazzy. That's how I met you through Chazzy. So
Yes, I
Chazzy,
agree.
my boy, good
Awesome.
looking now. So we are gonna get into your cosplay history. Where did all this passion come from? And maybe you can give these cosplayers some some guidance, maybe some pointers and all of that. So everybody, sit back,
Mm.
relax, come chill with your boy, come chill as we get to know Asami can cos. Let's go. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. So, hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. So, how's your day been so far?
Uh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
came home for work and then got ready for this.
There we
That's
go.
it.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so out the gate, how did you get into cosplaying? Like, where did that start?
So actually, with one of my cosplay friends I have now, I Candy cosplay. Back in 2019, my first anime convention was Anime Expo, and I only went one day, and I think I did like a schoolgirl cosplay of like Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know. It was like so random because I was like, oh, let me just throw something together. It's like the first wig I ever like bought, and I like kind of messed it up when I was cutting the bangs because I never styled a wig before. So I like had to swipe some things over to like cover like the big hole I left right here in the forehead. But yeah, it was funny. But that was my first time like cosplay, and how I got into cosplay was Eye Candy cosplay. She was like, oh, like just come with me to this cosplay convention, like it's fun, because she's the one who also got me into anime, and we've grew up with each other like since I was like 5. I've known her since I was 5, so yeah.
Nice,
She's the one who
nice.
got me
So,
into anime and then cosplay and everything else.
so got you into cosplay. You went to Anime Expo. Yeah, so that was your day one.
Hmm.
Then you just got
Yeah,
you
yeah,
threw
that's
yourself
it. I
right
was like,
into
this is fun. Yeah.
everything.
Basically.
Nice, nice. How was that
Yeah,
experience?
she
Like,
is.
so was that your first con ever too as well?
Yeah, the first con ever. We went like in the morning. We left around like 3 or 4 a.m. to get there for the lines outside, and there
Yeah,
was still lines outside when we got there. But thank
you
God we got
you
there early because we were
you
like
picked a
not
you
in the
picked a
front but
hell of
over
a
here. Yeah.
yeah, you picked a good one to be your first con
Yeah.
anime expo because that thing is literally
It
ridiculous.
was
It's like
so
so
much.
packed.
Yeah.
It's the big one though. It is
Mhm.
the big one. So I guess to starting off, why not start off with the big con, right?
Yeah. I literally remember thinking to myself, I was like, this con is so huge. Like, I need to go all 4 days to even do anything because, like, just the one day I went, I didn't really get to do anything. It was more like walking around, seeing stuff, like maybe sit down like one panel, but most of the panels at that time you had to have like tickets for, and you had to stand in lines to get the tickets and then stand in lines for the panel. And I was like, man, I just want to walk around and see everything. And then
I just want
Artifact
to
Alley, and I ended up
walk.
emptying my wallet on merch, like always.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
For
no.
everybody who don't know, when you go to a con, be prepared because especially if you're into
R.I.P. your wallet.
yes, it is a
Mhm.
wrap. It is a wrap if you go in there
Really, yeah.
unprepared and you go down to where all the vendors are at. Oh my god, it is
Hmm.
oh, there's Chazzy in the chat. Good looking out, my boy. What's going on, Chazzy? So literally that's what got you into cosplay and what was your inspiration? Just
Hmm.
you just winged it the first day in or you just had a plan or what
Yeah.
inspired you to start?
Well, I think at the time I was watching Tokyo Ghoul, so I was like it'd be easy just to buy like a schoolgirl outfit and then pop on a wig, and I already had like the Tokyo Ghoul mask thing, and then that was it. It
That was it.
was like
Nice.
easy, cheap, like first cosplay. It was comfortable, so mm,
Comfort is everything, especially if you're going to be walking around for an
yeah.
entire day,
Uh,
right? Comfort,
yeah.
comfort is a
not
must.
not me anymore. Most of my cosplays are like killing my feet, like RIP my dogs at the end because like they're completely destroyed. Like all the heels and everything else, like yeah, it looks pretty with the cosplay, but like my feet are dead. Like I can't even walk afterwards. I'm like trying to stumble down the hall, get to my freaking hotel
Pretty
or
much.
something.
If y'all don't know everybody, wear comfortable shoes. But I mean, I get it. Like especially if you're
Yeah,
cosplaying, and some of the cosplayers go crazy. Like they just go all out. The detail
yeah,
that
Anime
is put
Expo.
in behind that, and if y'all only knew what goes into getting ready for a con, everybody. But right here, she's gonna tell you out of her mouth, yeah, feet be killing right at the end of every. So imagine if it's a 4 day thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
yeah. Especially if like almost all four of my cosplays for Anime Expo have heels, so
Oh,
rip my feet. I'm
goodbye.
gonna be an amputee by the end of the day.
By the end of the day, right?
Hmm.
Nice, nice, nice. So what is one of your favorite cosplays up to now right now? So what is it? Which one?
It's hard to decide. Like I don't really have like a favorite one that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll definitely like this is my go-to one. But I mean, I'll say Ryuk because Ryuk is basically what started like all this for me and what
Hmm.
got me to be like seen and kind of more noticed. It was Anime Pasadena last year when I first debuted my Ryuk because I was like, you know what, I love Death Note. And no,
Yeah,
I never see anyone really cosplay Ryuk because everyone either cosplays like obviously Light or L or like Misa, but there's no Ryuk. So I was like, you know
over
what?
you,
Like,
right?
I'll do a female. Yeah, yeah. I'll do a female version of Ryuk because I've never seen that before, and it's a new thing. And it turned out like really well. Like a lot of people were coming up to me and wanted to take pictures, and I was actually like surprised. I was like, oh wow, like because usually I don't think I look that good, but then it's awesome. Like seeing everyone at the cons and taking pictures with everyone, especially when I got to meet Brian Drummond. Then like that was like the best moment ever. And then
Right.
I got to actually have a photo op with him the first
Even
time at
better.
Anime Pasadena too. Yeah,
Nice.
I actually
What?
have it over there. It's framed. And
That's-
then I came back the next day and he signed it for me. So that's awesome.
Look at that. Come on. That's special. And right now,
Yeah,
Chaz, you know,
actually, let
so
me.
that's how you met her. That's how you met you. Yup. Blew my mind. Rest
See,
is history. Boom. There it is. Oh my God. Nice.
and I got to
Nice.
see him at Anime Las Vegas too
There you
when I did
go.
Ryuk.
See? Nice. 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 Nice.
Yeah,
So out
and I
of
actually
all of,
made the wings for Ryuk
oh,
for Anime Las Vegas. Yeah,
oh,
because I was like, you know what? How can I make my Ryuk better for like the next con? And then so I was like, I can just make his wings because I've never. I mean, I've seen that, but like it'll be cool to make it with my own hands. So I had to glue on like every single little feather on there.
how long did that take?
God, with like work hours and everything, I had to come home and like just try to glue one or two rows like every now and then. So like maybe like a couple weeks to do it.
Dedication, everybody. Remember that. Some people think you just throw on no or something. if you want your cosplay to look special, you will go that extra mile. That you put that extra. You know what?
Hmm.
I want this to stand out. So big ups to all the
Hmm.
cosplayers who do that because if y'all only knew what goes behind that, again, the grind, and you got job or you're going to school, whatever the case may be, and you still come home and take the time to do it. Big ups for everybody right
Yeah, it's a lot of dedication, especially when you're con crunchy.
there. Right?
It's a lot because then you have to like finish it at a certain time, and then yeah, especially with those people like have like huge projects to do. Like, good for them. Like they always make amazing stuff. Like
So it's
Kixia Capis.
right.
She's one of my favorites, and she's my best friend. And she makes amazing props. Like I don't know how she does it. Like her mind is just so creative. It's crazy. Like I
Not
don't care.
yes. I
Yeah,
gotta
she
give
makes
it
it
up to
all
somebody,
herself.
right?
Hmm.
So is it safe to say what's is that has that been your most challenging cosplay you've done?
No, the probably the most challenging cosplay I've done is the one I'm looking at right now. Is the one I'm making right now for Anime Expo. It's gonna be Erza from Fairy Tail, and I'm doing her Sea Empress armor. So I was gonna do her Heaven's Wheel armor, but then I was like, I don't have enough time to make the wings and like all this stuff. So,
Uh-huh.
but I looked at all her other armors, and the Sea Empress armor looked cool to make, and I was like, ah, I can make that in time.
You
So
can make
that's
that.
what I went with. Yeah,
Nice. By the
that's
way,
what I went with.
my co-host say, hey, welcome to the show. Your cosplays are incredible. So there you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
There you go. That's dearest Abby, by the way. So that's her, and she does some cosplay herself. And believe me, she has a big appreciation. We have a big appreciation for what you guys do. So yes, most definitely big props.
Thank you.
So how do you go
That's a
about
lot.
choosing a character to cosplay? How do you go? Like, is this just something you're watching, or just like you have a tie to the character?
It depends. So most of the characters I cosplay are like from the animes I watch, obviously, and then I'm like, can I do this character? Or I love doing gender bends of like a certain character. Like if I love a guy character, like Sukuna or like Toji, or like I want to do the female versions of them because I love the character so much, but I I can't dress as a guy, obviously. So it'd be hard to bind these down. So I just do a female version of the character, which is cool because then it gives like
It
me more
does.
creative like thinking of like how can I do a female version of it. But then also I can pick the certain pieces to go into the cosplay that fit like my body type
Hmm.
instead of like buying just like a straight up like guy cosplay and trying to make it female. I can put pieces together for it, just like I did for my Naruto one and my Tobirama one. I looked up like shorts on Amazon, some fishnets. Uh, like I had like a bikini top and a fishnet top, and then I'd get like a corset belt because then that's what looks good on my body. But it fits the theme of Naruto and it looks like the character. So that's what I do. I love gender bend cosplays.
Nice, nice. It does. It presents a different challenge, right? Because okay, you're trying to take
Hmm.
this male character, okay, to fit you
Hmm.
to represent them though at the end, right? So yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
right.
exactly.
So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. So yeah, most people don't know that. So everybody, it's not easy portraying a male character when you're trying to cosplay them, especially being a female. So there you go. It's a whole different challenge.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or
So
for the female characters I cosplay, like I pick them because I either love them, like, or I feel a connection to them. Like it's kind of like the same as my personality. Like Tomo-chan is a girl. I love Tomo. Like she's almost exactly me. So I would love to cosplay Tomo someday. And then Hinata too. Like I love
Hinata,
Hinata, and
yes.
yeah,
You know what?
like
She doesn't get a lot.
surprisingly, I'm shy, so
She
that's
doesn't
me.
get appreciated as much. Hinata, I was like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. She's always in the back somewhere. People forget about. It, but big shout out to Hinata. Like people don't appreciate
Yeah,
her. that much.
Yeah, because if no one there was for or no one was there for Naruto, but then Hinata came down and literally fought Pain just for Naruto, even though she couldn't win. Like she still fought
Yeah,
her
but
hardest for that.
she went in like
While
no.
everyone else was like wasn't even there, or they're just sitting there crying and screaming for him, like go fight for him if he's your friend or lover or whatever it is. But yeah, but that's what she did. She fought for him, and she literally fought for him till the end, and still loved him all through that because Naruto gave her confidence like when they were little in the beginning. So that's why she looked up to him too.
There you go,
So
everybody.
I like that
She's
about her.
dropping information right there. Dropping gems right there. So when you're going into a cosplay, what kind of materials, techniques do you use to create your cosplay? Like, where do you start? Does it start like, okay, maybe a local shop, Amazon, or is it just like something you just create in your head or ideas and stuff like that?
It depends on like which cosplay I'm doing, but mostly Amazon is like the goat. I
Right?
always go to Amazon Prime for everything to like find certain pieces. I'm like, oh, this will look cool, and I type it in and then like look through the certain style I want. Or Hobby Lobby, I go to a lot for like the EVA foam, the foam clay, other like craft stuff I can find, like the little styrofoam balls that like I can like cut in half and use. That's what I'm using for my Air cosplay too. Home Depot for like the PVC pipes and the wooden dowels I usually go to. Um, and like the contact cement, or if I don't have time to go out to get the stuff, I'll order on Amazon because Amazon has everything mostly. So
There you go,
that's what I
everybody.
usually use.
Nice,
And Hobby
nice.
Lobby has like a material section too, so that's where I go to get the material. Or I can find a fabric store online that actually ships out like the certain yards and material that you need. So that's what I do.
Nice, everybody. Take them notes. If y'all don't know, then she's just dropping notes right there. Tips right here, guys. Right here. Shoo, to live by.
Writing it in your death note.
Yes, Amazon. It is amazing how maybe you've never ever stepped into Home Depot, but now that you started cosplaying, you know what? They got the materials to make this work. So everybody, don't no
Yeah,
shame in
everything.
it. Go in there,
Hmm.
and it's crazy how your mind would work. You know what? If I put these two things together, this will make that like similar. So
Hmm.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
There you
once you start getting into it, your mind starts like working like gears and clogs, and then you can just
Right?
start like
Yes.
going. Because
It's
I'll be working sometimes on something, and then at the end of it, I'm like, how what like how did I even make this? I don't
did
even
it
know. I was just like
like
so in the zone. I just started doing everything like I knew what I was doing, but I don't. I
right?
just do it.
That's where they create.
University of YouTube too.
Yes,
That's where I
and
learn a lot.
YouTube. Oh yes, how to. As soon as you
Yeah.
put how to, boom, it's
Yes, yes.
boom, it's
That
right
or
there.
makeup tutorial or yeah. Usually call me cosplay on YouTube. I watch a lot for how to make cosplay things. She's really good at that.
There we go. There we go, everybody. Make sure y'all write this down. So cosplay, in your personal life, how do you balance that from because I mean this
I
consider
don't.
it's a hobby. It's a hobby, and also it's a
Yeah.
passion. So it's like, does those
Mhm.
those two ever kind of cross each other or anything like that?
I was like, how do I balance it? I don't. I stay up con crunching with 0 hours of sleep.
Right.
Like 2 hours of sleep, living on one sip of water and a chicken nugget. Like I don't know. I honestly don't know how I do it. Balancing it can be hard, especially if you're busy with like normal like responsibilities and like work and life like that. But if you really want to get something done or you really want to do this cosplay or like for me, cosplay and making things and thinking about future cosplay plans, like that's what makes me happy. So that's what I love doing. So it's kind of like escape of like reality for me to do that. But balancing it, yeah, it can be hard if you're having like trouble balancing it. I'd say like I make a lot of like lists of like I'm gonna do this, this, and this today. So then tomorrow I can do this, this, and this, or vice versa. Like oh, I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to sleep because I just came home from work. So it's it just depends like how you feel that you want to do it or you can handle it basically.
True. That is so true. And it's good. Like, I always try to give that tip to everybody. Make a list because you're like 9 times out of 10, you're going to do it if you write it down. And like if you write it down and it's like it's there, like, okay, let me
Hmm.
knock this out. Let me do this. So yeah, that's excellent thing to do. Write it, make a list, write it down, do it. So that's good. That's good right there. So you get a lot of love, you get a lot of, appreciation, but have you ever experienced any negativity reactions or criticisms from other, like from just in general people? And how do you handle that kind of stuff? Because some people who don't know and they just jump in, some maybe can't handle it. So how do you, have you ever had anything like that?
Yeah, I've had like negative experiences cosplaying. Um, let's see. One was on a video where I was doing like a Naruto run, and some guy commented like, "Oh, how are you not out of breath?" Just because like I'm kind of like plus size, but I'm like,
Uh-huh.
dude, like I did dance and gymnastics since I was little. I have so much more endurance than probably you have, but you can't really let those comments get to you because at the end of the day, they're just someone who sits behind the screen and tries to make everyone else feel bad about themselves just because they have a loser life. So you
Yes.
can't let the haters get to you. Just keep doing what
Bingo.
you're doing because, yeah, just be yourself. Because if it's what you love to do, then don't let anyone stop you from doing it. Just do what you love and then don't let any of the negative comments get in your way or like fill your head because then you're going to start thinking negatively like about yourself too or like oh maybe I am like bigger and maybe like I don't look good like I need to do this like no it takes away like your self love for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to not care about what anyone else thinks and then just do your like your own thing.
There you go. That is so true. Honestly, people who make, negative comments behind a keyboard, dude, it's just like if you see them that this brings joy to them and this is their cosplay, don't
Mm-hmm.
ruin that. And that's so true. Honestly, everybody don't pay attention to these negative comments because I can guarantee you're going to get more
Mm-mm.
positive ones that you will receive this one negative comment. So just keep it pushing is your passion. And 9 times out of 10, they are afraid to do it. So it's like they see other people do it. So they're going to try to bring them down to their level. So no, don't do it. Just, you know, peace, love, and positivity here. So just like, ignore it. Just like you said, ignore it. Just, be about self-love and no one can control you but you. So, don't give them that joy. Don't give them that
Mm-hmm.
power because they don't have it. So don't even dare give them
Mm-hmm.
any kind of control over you. So that's
Yeah,
the way to do it. So
it's your life, it's not theirs.
exactly,
So don't
exactly.
let them tell you how to live your own life
There
because
we
only you
go.
can live your life.
So obviously you say
Wisdom.
So have you ever attended any other cosplay events or conventions other than Anime Expo in Pasadena? Has there been any, and well, you say you've been to the Vegas one too, right?
Hmm. Vegas, Pasadena, Anime Impulse, LA Comic Con, Comic Con Revolution, a while ago. Like Segoy Sunday, the smaller events, like I went to the Demon Slayer event too. Yeah, like that's all the cons I could think about. I
Nice.
haven't
No.
gone to San Diego Comic Con yet because that's huge. Tickets are
Ooh,
expensive. It's hard to get in, and I'm broke for a
yes.
hotel, so can't.
Oh, it is a whole experience trying to go down there to San Diego. It is like insane. I think you have to prep, I think like a year out just to get like a room, just to get, passes and stuff like that. So is that
Mhm.
one of those places that you do want to go though?
It would be cool to go.
San Diego.
I have some like Marvel cosplays like I've been thinking I want to do.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh
nice. So
yeah,
outside,
Anime Riverside, Chazzy.
there it is, right, Jesse?
I was a panelist for the Chainsaw fan one. It was really fun.
That's good. That's good. So, hey, San Diego, we got to write that down. We got to manifest it. Okay, we're gonna go to San Diego. Boom. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. It's a whole experience. Just and being able to go down there again. You say you have some Marvel, cosplays that you want to go to.
Hmm.
Might as well. Might as well. That's good. So,
Yeah.
what advice would you give someone who is interested starting the cosplay? What everything that you know now, all the experience you have, everything. What would be like if that one cosplayer came to you? Hey, I want to get into this. What would your best advice be to them?
I've actually had a lot of like people DM me asking like for advice. They're like, "Hey, I want to do this cosplay, but I'm kind of new to it, so I don't know how it works." And then I'll sit with there and I would help them figure out like what they want to do or find pieces of the cosplay, and I'll actually like send them the link to it so it's easier for them just to press on it and they can buy it. Um, say like do any character that your heart desires. It doesn't have to be a certain gender, age, like none of that. Like just do whoever you want to do. And then you can find a way to do it. You can look up like on Google, just like Tomo-chan cosplay. And then stuff pops up that you can buy or, Amazon.
Right.
That's mostly where I go to, or I look at reference pictures like on Google Images to see like, okay, like Toji, he's wearing like a tight dry fit like black t-shirt. He has these like baggy kind of pants, and he has these like martial art shoes. So then I literally just looked that up in Amazon and I put it together, and it's basically his like cosplay. So like first starting out for a cosplay, just pick anyone you want to do, and then either if it's like easier starting out, just buy the cosplay because sometimes on Amazon it'll just come up like fully like Toji cosplay, and you can just sit there and
Everything,
buy
right?
it, and it comes
Head to
with
toe.
everything. Yeah,
Head to
either
toe.
that or like Miku costumes, Miku something like that. Easy cosplay, like they have just set cosplays you can buy. Because that's what I did for Bowsette too. I bought my new Bowsette one. I think I got it off the Miku costumes. Yeah, Miku costumes, and then yeah, that's it. I just buy my size, and it's super easy because I don't know how to sew really. I really just learned how to sew from my mom, so I'm not there yet.
Not there
But
yet.
that's why I just buy pieces that are already sewn, and they
Nice.
look like the character, or I just buy costumes that are already set because it's easier, especially like for someone starting out. It's
You
easier just to buy like the full thing together. That's it.
There we go, everybody. Let's take that advice. She's doing it. It makes it easier. And then if you want to challenge yourself, you go for it. And that's cool. Nice, nice,
Hmm.
nice. So, what are any future plans for cosplaying? This, any dream cosplay or something that you like that's out of reach right now, but you will do it eventually?
Yeah, Arizona's Heaven's Wheel because I did start it. I just couldn't finish it. So eventually, that's what I want to do because that's been like my dream cosplay ever since I started watching anime. Let's see who else I have. I have Maki from Jujutsu Kaisen, but the manga version,
Oh, okay.
where she's like all badass and burnt and cool. Yeah,
Mm.
that one. Female Toji, like a gender bend of Toji. Female Miguel O'Hara from Into the Spider Verse. I want to do him, and I want to
Ooh,
make his like big like
yes.
arm things and like an LED cape and everything. Like that's what I want to do. I have I have a bunch of like future cosplays,
Nice.
but it'll take time. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Tomo-chan, like I said, because I love her.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. So before we wrap it up, I have two bonus questions, and we ask all of our guests this. Abby knows these questions because we ask all of our guests this. Okay. So, first one, you can invite five anime characters to dinner. What's for dinner, and who are the five characters you're inviting?
Oh shoot. Can I think of five characters right now? Uh, Tengen from Demon Slayer. I'm
Singing.
looking at all my posters. I'm looking
Hey,
at all my
hey,
posters like
he's coming with his three wives, so that's
he's being all flashy. He's rubbing in everyone's faces. I love
right.
it. Tengen, Asta. See, Gojo.
Gojo.
Hmm. Denji.
Nice.
Meliodas. Is that five? I can't count. I said
We got four.
Denji,
We got four. One more.
Gojo. Is that four?
Was it four? Yeah. Right.
Mm, L.
L. Oh,
L.
okay. All right. So we got the guest. What's for
I,
dinner?
Ryuk is invisible. He can't
You,
see.
you can't see.
Ryuk's invisible. No one can see unless they touch the death
All right. What are you cooking up for your guest?
note. Let's see. I only like sweets. Denji will eat anything on the face of the earth. Tengen will probably want only the best of foods.
Yeah, he's kind of bougie with it. Yeah, he would.
Yeah, Gojo doesn't care. He'll probably like walk in late with like some takeout or something. And Austin will just be yelling and trying to marry his sister Lily. So,
Oh, oh, it's gonna be a crazy dinner. It's gonna be a good dinner though. So what are we feeding them?
not only because I probably want it right now.
Okay, what do we
Is
got?
like fried chicken
Oh,
with like macaroni, fried
oh,
chicken macaroni.
oh my God. Okay, that sounds good. Fried chicken and macaroni. There you go.
But
All
only
right,
because I'm hungry for that right now.
getting people hungry over here. Okay, so last question. There's a billboard out to the world. What is your message to the world?
Trying to think of like inspirational quotes
Yeah,
right
we
now.
go. Anything you want with it.
Some good inspirational quotes to the I say life.
Wing it. There you
um,
go. It's on you.
be yourself, not who other people want you to be.
Bingo. There you go, everybody. Be yourself and not what other people want you to be. Nice. That is good. That is to the world,
Oh
everybody.
yeah, Milk Maidens. Yeah, so in the future, I want to create my own company called Milk Maidens. Uh,
There we
it'll be
go.
like a clothing. Yeah, I'm looking at the
That was
comments
the
right now.
chat.
Like, oh yeah, yeah,
Milkman
yeah.
available
I
now.
might try to be the first one to get a free shirt. No, yeah, but I created like my own logo and everything. I just haven't gotten the time to like sit down and like actually think through the money and business part of it yet. But it's like a little milk. And it just says like milk on it. I have my jacket, but like
Oh, there we go.
there's that.
Yes.
But I was gonna
Okay.
put like this little logo on like the hats and stuff, and maybe like eventually sell like little stickers and keychains and make more stuff off of it.
There
And then
we
I was gonna
go.
have an OC character that's like based off of me with like red hair and then like green eyes, and then she'll be
Hmm.
wearing like a cow maid like outfit.
Okay. There we
Yeah.
go. Manifesting it right now. Everybody, y'all be patient for that. Y'all wait for that. And that's going to come to you guys sooner than you guys think. So look, we always end our show because this is the slogan for the Anime and Chill podcast. We like to end it on a positive note. So if you want to join in, please join in. We always end it with a peace, love, and anime. Peace, love, and anime. Yes.
Please love anime.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody, Chazzy, Abby, everybody in the chat, Steve. Oh, thank you guys for stopping by. And y'all
Thank you.
check her out. Go support her. Go applaud her. Go, support this cosplayer. She's doing wonderful things. And again, there's passion behind her cosplay. So go support her. And y'all stay tuned. If y'all can go catch her at your at a con over here, or maybe another con out of state, but for sure here in California, here in Riverside,
Hmm.
LA, and
Yeah,
going.
Anime Expo next week.
Yeah, there you go. We try to make San Diego a possibility too. So y'all can go. You're
Maybe,
gonna
yeah.
get to, yes, y'all gonna get to watch her do her thing. And y'all gonna see the passion behind it. So good night, everybody. Peace.